Hey guys, this is Aaron with Paving Precision.
And this is Eric with GSP's Garage.
Today we really want to just give you guys a nice video showing pretty much the overview of what it takes, the steps involved to get a good powder coating process.
Yeah, so the sled parts we have on the table here today are a 2006 Polaris switchback. So these parts were actually painted, it looks like. So what we're going to do is, the first part of the process is we're going to go in, we're going to sandblast all the parts, tape off any critical areas, and try to get these parts as clean as possible. After that, we're going to go into the powder coating process.
Yeah, we chose powder coat because it is one of the hardest surface finishes that you can put on these parts. And being lower A-arms and suspension components, we just think that it will give us more of a lasting coating on these parts. First thing we're going to do is we're going to preheat our oven. We're going to run about 400 degrees, and we'll probably do about a 15-minute heat cycle on these parts. We will do a preheat. That preheat, I'm thinking will probably be around 10 minutes. When we first started doing this, we were doing it about, what, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
But just, it really varies. You need to kind of get the feel of what is the best preheat based on the quality of powder, the type of finish you're trying to achieve. We're just looking for, on these, were we going with a white?
Yeah, I think a white would really pop out, especially on the sled. We've got some red and some blue accents, so I think we're going to go with the red, white, and blue, scheme. So
cool. All right, can't wait to show you guys.
Yeah, so without further ado, guys, we're about to get started. So
sweet. All right, guys. So Eric's been working on these parts for about 20 minutes. What we found is we had 2 layers of powder coat with a top coat of paint. Sandblasting, when you have multiple layers of powder coat, just it sucks. It really sucks. So I'm gonna let you know a little secret. You can burn off powder coat with an acetylene torch. You got to be very careful with this process. If you have an aluminum part that's been double powder coated and you're going to do this, you got to be really careful with the heat. We're just going to crank up the torch. We're going to burn it right off, throw it back in the blaster, and hopefully it'll cut our time about half. Light. So what you guys want to look for on this is, as you apply heat, you can see it start to get more porous, and then you'll see the layers start to peel. If it stops peeling or stops increasing the amount of pores that you can see, stop adding heat to that area, move on. Another note, do as I say, not as I do. Wear a mask. This stuff stinks. I tend to overlook personal protection a lot of times, get a lot of crap for it, so wear a mask, guys. What?
it works.
What works?
The acetylene.
Wow!
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
Yeah!
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! Alright guys, well it looks like this took way longer than we expected, so we're not going to be able to finish up tonight. So we'll get back to this, in a couple days. Hopefully finish it up, get you the rest of the powder coating footage. How did that go, buddy?
It didn't go too bad. Like Aaron just said, it just took a lot of time. So everything's cleaned down all the way to the metal. It's kind of important when you're powder coating if you want really good adhesion.
Yeah, this is all the way stripped. It looks real good.
There's only a few spots where I kind of didn't hit completely. It shouldn't be a big deal. We've done a lot of powder coating before, and if you don't get everything perfectly clean, there's a little bit of wiggle room. So I think we'll be fine in this one. So
I don't know what we found from previous powder coating. Usually, if you run your finger across it, like right here, you can kind of see some spots in here. You run your finger across it. If you can't feel it, it's not going to be an issue. But if you can run your finger across, like say you see, I don't know if you guys can see this on the camera, but we got a scratch here. say you run your finger across that and you feel that scratch, re-hit it, because that's going to show through your powder coat. But this looks pretty decent. Looks like a good base, and hopefully we can get this done in one shot of powder coat, but maybe it'll take two. I mean, if it takes two, we'll get a higher durability. What do you think, buddy?
I think we're ready to wrap it.
I think we're ready to go. All right, we'll see you guys now in the next video.
See you guys.